From their first encounter to their playoff rivalry, the matchup between LeBron James and Jason Tatum is one that has been 11 years in the making. What's up everybody, it's Jimmy, and the NBA is an interesting place. LeBron James in his 15th season is getting old, and Jason Tatum in his first season is one of the youngest players in the league. Yet somehow these two men, 13 years apart in age and a lifetime worth of experience separating them, have managed to cross paths again and again. And here we are in 2018 with LeBron and Jason facing off in the Eastern Conference Finals. But it can be difficult to really grasp how large of an age gap there is between these two and how much history they have. So I want to go back, way back, 20 years ago when this timeline began. On March 3rd, 1998, Jason Christopher Tatum was born in St. Louis, Missouri. In March of 1998, LeBron was 13 years old and dunked for the first time. In the year 2000, LeBron was averaging 18, 6, and 4 as a freshman in high school en route to a perfect 27-0 season and a state championship. Meanwhile, Jason was celebrating his second birthday. At the age of 5, Jason was introduced to basketball and was playing the game for the first time. He also started kindergarten this year. In 2003, LeBron had established himself as the best high school basketball player in the country, won back-to-back national championships, and had professional athletes and celebrities showing up to his games just to see him play. Oh, and he was also drafted as the #1 overall pick in that year's draft. In 2007, at the age of 22, LeBron carried the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals and led the entire NBA playoffs in points, assists, steals, and win shares when he was 22. Oh, and he did this.
Game overdone! Oh, a shot from LeBron James! Oh my! Now Duncan rotated in to help.
That same year, Jason Tatum took this picture with LeBron James. Fast forward to 2010, Jason Tatum wasn't just any old kid on the court. By 2010, Jason was ranked the 5th best 12-year-old in the country. In 2010, LeBron James won his second MVP award, and that same year, he also became the most hated man in America.
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
In 2012, in 8th grade, Jason had already grown to 6'4" and was a top 20 prospect in his class. He also attended the John Lucas camp in the fall of 2012 with players such as Jalen Fleming, Thon Maker, and Harry Giles, who would eventually team up with him at Duke. In 2012, Jason also tweeted this to LeBron, a tweet asking LeBron to follow back. That same year, in 2012, LeBron James won his first NBA championship, 10 years after he won his first national championship in high school. In 2013, as a freshman in high school, Jason was not only the star of his high school team, he was named league MVP and averaged 13 and 7 as a 14-year-old. By the end of that season, he had also received offers from Kansas, Memphis, Missouri, and Marquette as a 14-year-old. By the summer of 2014, LeBron had made his return to Cleveland, and fans all over the country dug up their burnt LeBron jerseys in an act of forgiveness. That same year, a 16-year-old Jason Tatum attended an elite skills academy for some of the best prep players in the country. The name of the camp? The LeBron James Skills Academy, where Jason took this picture with LeBron. By 2016, Tatum had grown to 6'8" and was regarded as one of the nation's top players, averaging 30 points and 10 rebounds a game on his way to winning Gatorade National Player of the Year award. That same year, he committed to Duke. In 2016, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers completed the greatest comeback in NBA history and brought a championship to Cleveland sports for the first time in 52 years. #Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. The following year in 2017, Jason was drafted with the #3 overall pick in the NBA draft. 14 years after LeBron was drafted, which now brings us to 2018. LeBron in his 15th season has played arguably one of the best seasons yet, caught a few bodies, and now owns the Toronto Raptors franchise. In 2018, Jason Tatum has established himself as one of the brightest young talents in the NBA, and with the loss of Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward, has helped lead the Boston Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals. The kid is only 20 years old. A tweet, a few meet and greets, and over a decade after their first encounter, it seems like LeBron James and Jason Tatum were destined to face off at the pinnacle of their sport. But I can't help to be amazed at the fact that this little kid, this fan who was just learning how to dribble a ball when LeBron's name was called on draft night, is now giving the king a run for his money. Hopefully Jason will soon get that follow back on Twitter. This has been the incredible timeline of LeBron James and Jason Tatum. Hope y'all enjoyed, and as always, until next time.